guys, today I'm here with a haul. I have 2 packages from Planner Kate and 1 from Scribble Prints Co. I haven't opened anything up yet. I went ahead and covered everything so I could just do it all on camera. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I will do Planner Kate first. Alrighty. Alright, I went ahead and zoomed you guys in so you'd be able to see the stickers better, but on top here I have her sampler. And then this, I believe, are all February colored items. This is the second order I placed with her. I realized I forgot a few monthly items the day after I ordered everything else. This is her tasks in the monthly colors, her variety. And then this month I decided to do a split sheet of yoga and cycling because I was going through a lot of my shoes and my weights, but not a lot of the yoga and the cycling, and it seemed really ridiculous to have so many. So I split the sheet of those, and then I have weights and shoes. And I think for February, I know for January the shoes were one of the default options. I think weights might have been a default option for February too. Like now both of these were options. I'm not sure, but I believe that that is the case. Next I have what I believe is my larger order. Alright, I went ahead and pulled my invoice out so that my address isn't on camera. On top here I have another sampler, and then I have washi, and I made myself pare down the washi I was going to get because I went nuts for Christmas and I loved all of her Valentine's Day washi. I think she had 5 different sets in both the long and the short for February, and I made myself pick just one for the short because I do use a lot more of the long washi than the short washi. But this short washi that I got just has some really cute Valentine's Day stuff, and I picked one that was a combination of pink and red. Some of them were more pink, some were more red. I picked the ones with like the washi I liked the best. Then I have my weekend banners in monthly colors. There's variety, or not variety, like the red and pink, and then like the shades of light pink. And then my sidebars, which I actually think I'm going to be ordering more. There's miles work to do. That'll be probably goals. I ordered a next week one for January, but I ended up not really using it. And then this week, like daily tasks, one for each of my planners. I might order more, and since Planner Kate doesn't live very far from me, I get my stuff really quickly. So I'm not too worried about that if I decide to get another couple ones. I got my custom headers that I get every month, Meals, Fitness, YouTube, in all of her colors. And it looks like she's reformatted them a little bit, which I like. So now there's 4 of each one and then a blank at the bottom. Then there's the water bottles, which you guys know I love and I have used since my first planner spread ever in July. I have always used her water bottles. And the double dots, the variety icon labels, which I think is a really good thing to pick if you're new to planning. Get like variety sheets like this, that way you can see what you use a lot of before you go ahead and order maybe multicolored sheets or buy a whole monthly sheet of just one color, or of just one like icon. I have the appointment boxes, and then the 3 calorie count sheets, and the checklists, which I like to use in my fitness planner. Then I got this really pretty kit from her, and I made myself, I think I have a couple of things in here. I made myself like choose wisely, because a lot of these come with like multiple washi things, and I'm like, realistically I knew I'd be using Valentine's Day washi in addition to what was included in the kit and the monthly items and stuff, but she has other pieces to this kit. I just decided like that I probably wasn't going to end up using them because I wanted to use other things with this kit that were also from her shop and from other shops. But I thought this kit was so pretty, and like I said, there were more pieces, parts to it, but some of this stuff would even be really pretty going into March. It is like Valentine's, definitely, but I think with the green, a lot of this, it makes it more versatile. So there's the full boxes, the half boxes, and the washi. And then I also got this really, really pretty, more pink Valentine's Day kit with half boxes and washi. And like I said, I didn't pick up the like variety like icon sheet, or there's another sheet she has that has like labels, half boxes, and some other stuff on it, and just because I knew I was going to be using monthly items with this. And then the washi, which I made myself pick just 3. I wanted to get all 5, but I tried to pick like 3 very different ones. So this one was more red, if I remember correctly, because I think originally I added all of the washi in, and I'm like, there is no way on earth I'm going to use that much Valentine's Day washi. Learn from Christmas, take a step back. So this sheet was more red, and this sheet was more pink, and then this was more like white and had like the bigger like patterns and stuff on it. So that was all of the Valentine's Day washi. Next I have my Scribble Prints Co, and I'm pulling out the scissors to cut this open, and I shouldn't have to worry. There's normally not an invoice in Scribble Prints Co orders. This was my February items, and I think some multicolor items as well. I do not even remember. Yeah, it looks like I got, when I ordered like more than $100 last time, I got both of the, I guess I'll turn it like that. I got both of the, like the holiday and the Valentine's Day one. I'm guessing she's probably just trying to get rid of these or something. Definitely did not order $200. But I really like her little Valentine's Day sampler. I think that's super cute. So on top here I have the little like above the day, like it fits in that space next to the date perfectly. I have that. And of course I got the sheet of the dots, which I really missed last month, and I was really happy that she had this little mini sheet of the little dots, because I do like to use these to bullet point things, whether on my main planner. I use them a lot in my inserts, so I was very happy about that. There's the weekend banners and the heart checklists, which I don't know, depending on how I feel, I might get 2 sheets of these next month. That way I have 8 or at least 7 of each color, because I've been wanting to use them more like in my inserts or my fitness spread, but I like to use one color a lot of times, like consistently, and so I like choose not to use them. I don't know, I might just stick to this, because I also get the Planner Kate ones, and there's always checklists on the VGR monthly stuff, so who knows. Sometimes I just gotta like roll with it and let it go and not have like a billion of everything. I got 2 sheets of the little things and a sheet of the icons that are like not the circle icons. So I really, really love my January ones. I've already used half of them, and they are perfect and everything I wanted them to be, so I'm very excited that she's still continuing to do these. I'm gonna move this stuff out the way. All the kids are getting off the bus. There's a bus stop, like there's a little like cul-de-sac thing right outside my window, and it's where the bus like picks up and drops off for my complex, and there's like a lot of tiny children screaming right now. So there's 2 sheets of the half boxes, And then I got her charity sampler, which works really nicely if you want like a sheet to do like a monthly, just to do like a spread of monthly colors, and you don't want to buy like all the pieces parts if you order from a lot of other shops and you just want to do 1 week of Scribble Prints Co. February. This would be a good thing to pick up. And then 2 sheets of the little 3 heart checklists, which I really like. And I want to start finding a way to use these in my spread. I put them at the bottom of my spread in my fitness planner this week, like for PM tasks for the Tone It Up challenge. I don't know if I'm gonna like that or if I'll move it into my main planner or do like make a top 3 section, or I don't know, but I love these and I'd love to be able to use them in every spread. Next are 2 sheets of her Andrea's Favorites headers, which some of these are changed and there's double of some of them because of the new sidebar thing. And I was thinking I might end up like using one of these in addition to my Planner Kate ones, that way I can customize it depending on what's going on that week. I don't know, I did order a sheet of her new monthly, or not monthly, weekly checkbox things, so I wanted to try it out. Next is her new reformatted monthly icons, which I love. She added in a couple new ones like this fast food, the @ sign, the paw has been on other things before, but she didn't, I don't think she had that before. I don't have any pets, so I probably won't be using that, but you could use it for like all different kinds of things. I know there's a lot of like sports teams that are like, you know, the Bears, the Mountain Lions or whatever. You could use it to like mark a game or something like that if your school or your child's school does, you know, has a sport like that. I saw that on, I think it was maybe like Jen Plans on Instagram or something. I think it might have been her. It wasn't like my idea. I'm not that original and I have no children and I'm not into sports, so I would have never thought to do that, but I thought I'd mention that. And then the monthly washi and the monthly themed full boxes, which are just like really pretty and dainty and cute, and I'm excited about that. Next, there's the Scribble Prints, the Scribble Prints. I just like, I'm reading across the top. The To Do, To Clean, To Buy, To Go, and Bill Do. This month she did replace the bottom 4 Bill Do with the girls' night, game night, date night, movie night, which I'm a little sad about because as like, not to sound like condescending, but as like a real adult, I have way more than 4 bills a month, and I understand like depending on where you live, if like a lot of your utilities are rolled into your rent or something, you might not have a lot, but I used all 8 of mine and stacked them on my monthly view, but I feel like it's not as big of a deal anymore because a lot of her multicolored items are back in stock very frequently now. So you can buy the multicolored Bill Do sheet, which is what I did. I bought 2 of them, I think. That way I can pull, you know, like 2 other colors in to get my 8 or, you know, however many I need to coordinate with the monthly colors. Before the last few months, like you had to buy everything you were going to use in a whole month in the monthly colors because her multicolored sheets weren't really in stock very often, but now that she's building that back up and it looks like they're going to be in stock like pretty continuously, it's not as big of a deal if you don't have all 8 in the monthly colors because you can pull from the multicolored sheet to coordinate to get the perfect amount. So I'm not like terribly upset about it. Like when, what month was it? I think December, she took away the 3 heart and I was like so crushed about that, even though like I haven't found the perfect way to use them. I loved those stickers, but this change I'm not that upset about. Like I honestly think it makes sense and I love that we're gonna have these in monthly colors now. Then I got 1 sheet of her new weekly sidebar sticker, so you have like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so this is perfect for like writing down your workouts, your work schedule, cleaning schedule, dinners, like whatever. You can make it your own. I love Planner Kate's sidebars and I like to get the ones, especially like her habits ones, checking off. Those are like perfection for me, but I think this will be nice when I need to add on that 4th box to have these in the monthly colors around will be really nice. I also got the monthly washi and my 4 sheets of the full box heart checklists, which I always get 4 of. That way I have at least 7 of each color. There's 8 of each color, but I need 7 for a full week. Then I got the rainbow, I always say rainbow, the multicolored Bill Do sticker, and I think I might have ordered another one in another order so that I had 2 of them, but I didn't think about getting 2 of them. I'm not sure. No. This was the second one I picked up. I think I already hauled the multicolor of this, one of them. Guys, I'm like so out of it. I don't even remember what I already have. It's like been, I don't know, the last couple weeks I've been so out of sorts. I don't even know. And then I got another sheet of the movie marquees because I am running out of the multicolored ones, and sometimes I mark movies in both my inserts and my main planners, and there's some weeks I go to see more than one movie because I really like going to the movies, and because of my work schedule, a lot of times I can go to matinees and I'll go to a movie by myself. Like, it doesn't bother me to go by myself at all. I love going by myself to go see whatever during the day, and it's way cheaper. So picked up another one of these because I was out of like over half the colors, and I love the movie marquees. So yep, I'm gonna lay all these pretties out. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this haul and just seeing the monthly items I'm getting from Scribble Prints Co. and Planner Kate. I'm very excited about February. In addition to Valentine's Day, February 28th is my husband and I's like 4-year dating anniversary. Like this year it's our 4-year dating anniversary, but we actually, funny story, don't remember when we started officially dating, so we go by the first date that was actually written down in my planner, and I kept all my planners from college, and once it was getting close to the year mark, we're like, we don't remember when we decided we were dating, so we just go by. I wrote down that we were going to Mac and Joe's, and if any of you have gone to Miami or been to Oxford, they have wing night. I think the 28th was wing night. It might not have been. Actually, no, I don't think it was, but we went to Mac and Joe's a lot. We were seniors, so that is why, the only reason why I know when our first date was, because of my planner. So I've been a planner addict for a very long time, just wasn't using all these stickers. Yeah, so anywho, yeah, I'm very excited about all of the romantic stuff since, you know, Valentine's Day and the 28th, and even though we're married now and our wedding anniversary is January 17th, I am totally okay with more reasons to celebrate in the winter because it's Cleveland and our weather sucks. So we need all of the reasons to be excited during those winter months. So it's going to be a very lovey-dovey month. I'm excited, and I'm sure you guys will see a lot of those plan with me's. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Click subscribe to see more planner videos. And make sure you are following me on Instagram and Snapchat. Instagram is pretty much all planner related, and Snapchat is some planner and a lot of this weirdo. So definitely get to know me better outside of just planner stuff if you're following me on Snapchat. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!